because of the time constraints, we're going to move on now to our closing comments. And because of the coin flip, Dr. Davis, you get to go first. Go right ahead, you have 2 minutes.
That time is gone already?
I know.
Okay.
Put the red light on.
I know.
Okay. I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I'd like to thank Tracy McCray, the Chamber of Commerce, and Congressman Walz for making the trip here from Mankato. I believe that voters have a unique opportunity in this important election. What I mean by a unique opportunity is that we have a chance to have a representative who will be direct about what he'll do and how he'll vote. To put it simply, this district tends to be more conservative than most places. It tends to want lower taxes, smaller government, and favor conservative values. It tends to look skeptically towards a government that wants to spend $700 billion of our tax money to bail out bad policy. What's unique about this race is these are the values I respect. I don't have to sugarcoat things, put some kind of political spin or nuance on it. I will simply give my view and offer a solution, whether it fits perfectly with party leadership or not. What I say in support here of Minnesota, what is how I will vote in Washington, and it's that simple. By coming here today, you've proven that you're interested in our process. Political spin and maneuvering doesn't work well in this room, and because of that, I feel rather as if I'm at home. I will never tell you that I will support domestic drilling when I've already voted against it nearly a dozen times. I will never talk of wanting to cut taxes and then vote for the largest tax increase in history. I will never vote for a recess in the midst of an energy crisis before something real is done about it. And like the Chamber of Commerce, I will always respect the right of workers to vote by secret ballot when it comes to forming a union. I won't talk about a need for border security, but then vote for numerous bureaucratic obstacles that prevent it from being built. These are only a handful of stances, but rest assured, you won't have to worry about me compromising my beliefs for political gain, because I simply reflect the values and the beliefs of most of the people living in southern Minnesota. Ask yourselves, when the Congress changed political hands in 2006, was it more of the same, or have you been surprised with the new direction they've taken us? Has this district been represented by the independent voice you thought you were getting in 2006? Or was it represented in a fashion more like those living elsewhere? I'm asking for your vote. I'm asking for the opportunity to represent your values in Congress, because that's what we need and that's what we deserve. Thank you very much. I look forward to a continued conversation on the issues in the coming weeks all the way to Election Day.
Okay, Congressman Walz.
Thanks, Tracy. Thank you, Dr. Davis, and again, thank you all for being here. It's been an incredible honor for me to continue my public service out of the classroom, from the National Guard, into Congress, to be a voice of common sense, to be a voice of someone who never intended planned my life to end up in Congress, but I believe my life has prepared me well. I think the challenges and the opportunities this nation has given me has increased my ability to deliver for you, to be able to talk about what real people are going through, to be able to understand about that teacher in Alton Congress, to understand about when we have Warrant Officer Penrose down in Caledonia fighting with the VA to try and get his VA benefits. And when I went to Congress, I said there is no reason that a soldier raises their hand and they swear to defend this nation and they come home to find their government an adversary. Yesterday, the Veterans of Foreign War Political Action Committee endorsed me, and the Legion the week before. And the week before that, the National Rifle Association. And the week before that, the Association of General Contractors. And it goes on and on and on. Because what you know is, you see what me standing in front of you, you know what I said I was going to do. The only thing I have in this life, whether it was teaching, whether it was in the National Guard, or whether it be in Congress, is my integrity and my word. And that is something that has never been questioned. Over the next several weeks, I will assure you that it will not come into question. I will assure you to stand firm on where I'm at on the issues, to fight for this part of the United States, but also for the entire country. When we do these things, by getting the politics out of it, because some people fail to realize politics and governance are not synonymous. It's a time for serious people. It's a time for serious coalition building, and it's a time for serious answers. This nation can even move further than we ever have before. We can restore that promise to our children and grandchildren that this is the nation that if you work hard and you make good decisions, you can prosper. And then we can be seen around the world for those values that everyone knows we stand for. Freedom, equal opportunities, and that shining beacon of hope that this is the way people can live together. So I ask you, Give me 2 more years at this. I believe I've done an awful lot in 2 years, but I'm just getting warmed up. The first year I was coaching, we scored 1 touchdown at Mankato West. The second year, we won 3 games. The third year, we won the state championship. We're on our way. Thank you.
I've got good news for you, Kirsten. We're done. She's been great right up here up front. I've been keeping a good eye on her. She's been great. And thanks to all of you for coming today. Thanks to the Chamber for asking me to be back. And thanks to Ryan and Granny for being part of today as well. Gentlemen.
Thank you.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.